So anyway, welcome fellow coin and banknote collectors, and in today's video we're going to look at these banknotes from Sierra Leone. So if you don't know this channel is about coins and banknotes, and my name is Glenn, your host for this terrible evening. No, just joking. So these are actually quite a nice series of banknotes, but first we'll have a look at the actual exchange rate. So here I actually have the actual exchange rate. So this goes back for 20 years. The earliest date is 2000, so about 21 years. And at that time, the exchange rate was roughly 1,000 leones to $1 Australian, so one of these banknotes. And these banknotes are actually from 2010, so it actually has the date down below. So this one has the 27th of April 2010. So if we go over to okay, April, yeah, that's good enough, close enough. So when these banknotes are actually issued, they had a value of about 3,500. So that's 3.5 times the inflation, 3.5 times the value decline in 2010. And if we actually go to today's, then it's nearly 8,000. So in 2000 it was 1,000 leones to $1, to now it's 8,000. So that's a pretty steep decline. So that is just some information if you're actually wanting to purchase these banknotes. There is going to be a decline in the actual value. So in 2010, this banknote was worth about $3, and now it's worth about $1.25. And the same with this is probably worth at least 12 cents, 24 cents, and 60 cents. So basically, you should be able to pick these banknotes for about $5 to $10, because the decline in value means they're actually probably printing a lot more banknotes. Now they do have coins, which I do not have of this series. The 10, 50, and 100 and 500 leones, and they actually circulate. The 500s, they're still minting as a bimetal coin, and it probably actually costs more to mint than what it actually has in the exchange rate. So exchange rate's about 6 cents, the highest valued coin. And all the other coins were minted in 1996. So let's have a look at the actual banknotes themselves. So a few things about these banknotes is that they're all different colors and they're all different sizes. So if we look at the 1,000 and 10,000, you can see that there is quite a big size difference, which is pretty common with most currencies around the world. There's a few that actually don't have that, like Canada, United States, and they're pretty much the only two I can actually think of. So on all the banknotes actually has who is actually on them. So this one has Bay Burra, born in 1840 and passed away in 1908. And this depiction actually is quite, it's more abstract in the indigenous art of the actual area. So he actually looked quite different in this, but he is an important person because he was part of the revolt against the British, or one of the actual leaders. Here we have the coat of arms, and we have some traditional artwork down below. So if you look at the actual artwork, that actually looks a lot like his portrait. So you can go to Wikipedia and have a look at his portrait. It doesn't look anything like that. So that is actually quite a nice rendering of him in his traditional art form. And on the back, we have modernization, so satellite dish. Outside, looks like a pretty shanty place. Looks like a barn or something like that. And also the watermark is a lion. And as you can see, the security thread. And then we actually have the 2000 Leones. So this is ITA Wallace Johnson, 1894 to 1965. And this one actually, I can't remember who he was. But anyway, the security feature here is actually the BSL metallic diamonds. And it does have a security thread, also the lines as a watermark. It also has these features here, which I didn't say before on the 1000. And that is actually for the actual blind. So you can see on each banknote they actually are different, placed at different places. So here we have another security feature. So on both sides you got part of the 2000, which should match up when you actually hold it to the light. And there's a 2000 as a watermark feature as well. And this side has the actual central bank. Yeah, I think it is the Central Bank of Leone. Here we have some more indigenous artwork. Quite a nice banknote actually. Then we have the 5000. So this one has Seng Bi Pia, 1813, 1879. He probably would have been an important indigenous leader of one of the ethnic groups in Sierra Leone. And the metallic security thread is a bit different this time. You can see it's got diamonds within the diamond. BSL, Bank Sierra Leone. Because diamonds is actually a major export of the actual country, which a lot of it is probably mined illegally. The Civil War, I think, which ended in 2002, actually pretty much destroyed the infrastructure of the country. So they probably have built up quite a lot since then, but probably not as what they were before. So on the back we have the Bumbuna hydroelectric dam. This was severely damaged during the Civil War, and it's a nice feature. So on the front it has historical people, and on the back it has some modern infrastructure. And then we have the 10,000. So the 10,000 is actually my favourite banknote. The older 10,000 of the first version, so that was first issued in I think 2004. It's actually quite a better banknote. It's actually also larger, but it has the same features. So we have the flag of Sierra Leone, green, white and blue colours. The dove of peace or pigeon. We have a map of Sierra Leone and Freetown. Let's have a look at the actual map close up. So, yeah, Freetown is there. Freetown is the actual capital of the actual country. Then we have a better metallic security feature. So it has a lion, 10,000, and that's just quite a nice feature. And we have a thicker security thread, the same watermarks that we see on the other banknotes. Quite a nice banknote, I would say so. I actually like the colours. See, the colours of the banknote are in the colours of the actual national flag. And on the back, we have the poplar tree, which occur in the savannah. So savannah is pretty much grasslands with very few trees, and also in open woodlands, which are pretty much grasslands, but they just have more trees. So it's quite a nice banknote. And then we have this coat of arms. So those are Sierra Leone's current banknotes. So if you ever go there, which I doubt it very much, it's not really a tourist hotspot for people from Australia. Well, pretty much Europe, probably more Europeans go there than Australians, but you know, they are a nice banknote to get. So, as I said before, I probably wouldn't pay more than $10 for these banknotes because they're just going to get hyperinflated, and over the next 10-20 years, it's just going to lose value. So, eventually, they are going to have to issue a 20, 50, and 100,000 Leones because just the past 20 years, it's declined from 1,000 Leones to 8,000. So I haven't done any maths on it. So that's probably an 85% decline. So anyway, thank you very much for watching my video. I hope it was informative. And give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. And check out the links below. And take care when you're buying and selling coins. Thank you and goodbye.